Hello everyone, welcome to another drawing video. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but I figured I'd do something special for Halloween. It's not really anything special. I already, draw characters as horrifying monsters anyway, so it's not really anything that special, but whatever. Anyway, let's ruin some beloved characters, shall we? Yeah, I started with Pikachu, just off camera as practice. Let's jump into something else. Ooh, what else could we do? Let's draw Pac-Man. Pac-Man's pretty cool. Alright, he's done. I know I said that I was gonna do, more of these kinds of drawing videos, and then I didn't. I don't know, I never really know what to do for these. They always just kind of feel like, I don't know, kind of the same. I don't know, maybe it's because, all of last year I did nothing but drawing videos for the entire year. Maybe now I'm just done with them. But I do want to get more into, this sort of thing again. Because these are fun to make. This is Pac-Man, alright. I was playing, it's not really new, I think it came out, a couple years ago, but, Pac-Man Championship Edition 2. A lot of, arcade games were good as arcade games, but then didn't really know what to do after that. How to stay modern or anything, because all those games were, super simple, and you can't, I charged $60 for those, you know. So there were a lot of weird ones, but this one is they got it. That game is the definitive way to modernize an arcade classic. Not I don't know if anyone ever played these, but it was on the PlayStation 2. And probably the GameCube and Xbox, but I remember having it specifically on the PS2. It was this Frogger game. They tried to make it I don't know, Frogger is this silly little arcade game where you're a frog and you jump across the street and not get hit by cars, and that's the extent of it. So they tried to give it a plot and characters and everything, and it was just a complete I was pretty young when I played that, but even I knew that was a horrible idea. A lot of those games are just good because they're simple, you know. They don't, you can't give Frogger an epic plot line. That just doesn't work. I feel like I should give him some nice teeth in here. Yeah, that's pretty good. But yeah, I like a lot of those old arcade games. I miss arcades. I know that was a little before my time, but you know, I still went to plenty when I was younger. You don't really see them now though. My favorite arcade game, I think, is Robotron. It's kind of hard to describe it, so I won't. Just take my word for it. Robotron's good. If you ever come across a Robotron arcade cabinet, yeah, play it because it's good. Let's talk about something else here. What else can I do with this here? Let's finish his mouth here. I haven't been drawing a whole lot recently. That's another reason I haven't done one of these videos, because I haven't been doing a ton of drawing. But I'm trying to change that too. I've got I've been working on a lot of new projects and things, which hopefully I can talk about more soon. Probably I don't know. Either I will be able to talk about it in like a week's time, or it's just never going to happen, and no one's ever gonna know what I'm talking about at this part of the video. I don't know what else I can do with this. Let's start throwing some color on there. One reason why I don't use like typical yellow too often, like this is more of a Pac-Man color, but with the way that I do shading, it doesn't really work all that well. Like I'll show you real quick what I mean. So what I do is I put that on about 40 or so, go to overlay, and so that's how I shade normally. But if you do it on a really light color like yellow, you know, you can barely see it on there. That's why I tend to do, not always, like some darker colors work better, but some of them, like light yellow and light red, those specifically don't really work with the kind of shading that I do. So I tend to use colors like this, even if it's harder to tell that this is Pac-Man, because the color is so different. That's the only thing that's different. But I think it ends up looking better in the long run. That's another thing with these, is that I don't really know what to talk about. I mean, there's not a whole lot I can talk about with Pac-Man. I probably should have picked something a little more interesting, being honest here. I remember this was a few years back, actually. It was a mobile Pac-Man game, but it was an RPG, like Pokemon, where you collected monsters, and so you collected like different Pac-Man monsters. I don't know. I think it was just called Pac-Man Monsters. I'm pretty sure it's gone now. Like they like erased all traces of it from history. But I remember it. Right, yeah, I'm surprisingly happy with how this came out. This is actually really cool. I like. Finish this up real quick. I don't know what I'm gonna draw next, actually. Well, I guess I'll probably figure that out off camera, so I don't have to cut out like 20 minutes of me going, what do I draw? Alright, let's draw SpongeBob. Why does it default to white? Okay, yeah, SpongeBob. This is I don't know if I should delete this and restart, or I'm just gonna go with it. Why do I draw like this? Why can't I just draw normally? Because that's boring. I don't know. It's boring to just draw, like, to me anyway, to just draw like normal fan art of something. Because it's like that thing already exists. Like, I don't want to just do the same thing that already exists, you know? I think he looks like that. I think his legs are like that, if I remember correctly. I could be a little off. This is another yellow character. Why am I choosing? You know what? No, we're gonna do Patrick instead. Just because that's like my third yellow character in this video, and I need some variety. And oh jeez. Oh, hang on. I know what to do for his teeth. I don't know why. I like doing teeth like this. It just makes me laugh. That's my reasoning for most of the drawings that I do. It's just, it makes me laugh. So sure. I miss like working on bigger projects. I used to do, if you've been following my stuff since like last year, you probably know this, but I used to do comics and stuff all the time. Like, I think for like 10 years straight I was doing comics, I had a bunch of different series. I had comic strips, comic books, like everything. But I don't know, like the last year or so, I haven't really done anything like that. I just kind of miss that. Like I'd love to get back into it. Not even necessarily comics. Like I don't know. I just like working on. I like working on big projects rather than just little stuff like this, I guess. Like I'd love to do like a game too, and do the art for that, but I don't know how to I don't know how to do that, and that's a lot of work to learn how to make a game, and I don't know if I have like the attention span for it. I don't know. It'd be cool to learn though, because I would love to do that. I have like recently been thinking about like ideas and things for comics that I could do. Like longer stuff and comic strips. It just comes down to like whether or not I'm actually able to do it, and if I can, I don't know. So we'll see. That could happen. If you're interested in seeing stuff like that, let me know, because I do really want to get back into that. Let's move on to color application. It's hard to just like sit here and talk to myself for half an hour. Like I don't know what to say to myself. All right, yeah, I think that's about what Patrick's pants look like. His shorts, whatever. Let's add some spots because he has a lot of spots on him. I think I'll do one more drawing after this too. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll have to pause and think for 20 minutes again. Let's finish the shading on Patrick real quick. This came out pretty good, actually. I'm glad I decided to do this instead of SpongeBob. SpongeBob was looking okay, but this Patrick, I think, came out much better than the SpongeBob would have if I had finished it. I can't think of anything else to draw, so we're just gonna start drawing, and we're just gonna make our own character right here. So yeah, because I can't think of anything else to do, so this is what we're gonna do instead. What a great character I'm creating. Oh, I love this. Oh. Alright, well, this is what we're going with, I guess. Alright, everyone. Well, this is our new character. So, that's gonna be it for this episode. I don't know, if you want to see more of this drawing stuff, I can do, like, a more prepared one in the future. If you have any idea on Okay, let's try that again. If you have any ideas on how I can improve these kinds of videos, I don't really know what I'm doing with these, and I would like to improve them. So if you have any ideas, yeah, let me know, because it'd be greatly appreciated. And I guess that's it. Stay tuned for more content that's hopefully better than this. Probably. I mean, it's hard to get any worse. And goodbye, I guess. Yeah. Woo. See ya. Woo. Hee ha ha ha.